Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is Jon, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys.
Hi.
Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing. Could have poured a little more wine, but whatever. So we got a video. We did this with port a few months back, seeing what port does to bourbon when it's finished in the barrels, and trying some wine. I like wine. Let us know what Cabernets you say are good. I don't know anything. I just buy the cheap one. It was in a smaller bottle too, so
generically, or what kind of good wines there are out there.
I would like to start buying a good bottle of a few different ones to have with like steak or beef or something.
I can't
I think it pairs better with dinner.
Bad wine because it gives me an instant headache because I'm allergic to esters. But
esters?
What are they?
Esters are what's in Jamaican rum.
What are they called? I don't even know what they're called.
Sulfites?
Sulfites. Those. I don't know where esters and esters.
I was just like seeing you struggle.
You're rude. So if I drink wine, I instantly get a headache and get real grumpy and just want to go to bed.
You're always grumpy.
No, you are. Anyway, so we're going to try. We have Daviess County's Bourbon, and then we have Daviess County's Cabernet Sauvignon finished. And then we have Robert Mondavie's private... Mondavi?
Probably.
Okay, maybe. Private Selection Bourbon Barrel Aged Cabernet Sauvignon 2018.
I bought it because it was a smaller bottle and it sounded fancy, so...
It looks really pretty and it smells really good.
It does kind of look like the Tawny wine did. The Tawny port. Well, what do you know about Cabernet?
So Cabernet is expressed as a dry wine, which I found out the difference between dry and sweet is the aftertaste left in your mouth dependent on the sugars from the fermentation process. So drier wines have less sugar, sweeter wines obviously have more. Cabernet Sauvignon is the most widely known.
Do they add sugar to wine?
I don't know. I think it just all comes from the grapes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's the most widely known wine, and it originated in France, and they use black grapes. It's also called Bochet, Vendure, and Sauvignon Rogue. And it's grown
Sauvignon. There's no R in there.
Whatever. It's grown in practically every wine-producing country. So it's very common. Interesting. There's so much to know about wine that I'm never, ever going to understand or know all of it.
It's fun to learn about.
But it's fun to learn about.
All right, let's go into the Daviess County, just straight bourbon. This is a 4-year, not age stated, but it is Kentucky straight.
And it is disclosed by the brand manager that it is a 4-year. It is a mixture. So they worked with a private distiller to create a high rye mash bill and a wheated mash bill, and then blend those together, age them for 4 years, and this is your bourbon. And then they use that bourbon in all of their finish. So we have the Sauvignon, and then they have the French oak one. So the Sauvignon.
Now they have a double oak.
And now they have the double oak.
It's a decent line. This is the only one I really liked from it. The double oak was decent. This one was just okay to me.
Yeah.
But it is a blend of wheated and rye bourbon mash bills. Lux Row was bought by formerly MGP. Now it's Ross and Squibb or Hobbs and Shaw. Whatever. Shut up.
Stop.
Why are they going to change the name? So they will be making their own juice. Lux Row has been putting down some. And with MGP, I don't know if they're going to source from a different spot.
Yeah, everything is sourced right now, but they said in the very, very near future, on one of the interviews that I read, he said they are going to be putting out their own juice.
Lux Row, Lux Co. has always been well known to source from Heaven Hill, so yeah, most likely.
But yeah, so the Cab Sauvignon is the one that it's just aged in the barrels for 6 extra months.
6 months? That's decent age.
Maybe
decent
it does.
Finish.
a little something.
So the bourbon does smell a little nutty. It smells typical light caramel.
I was gonna say this
light
is
vanilla.
very caramely
Yeah.
to me.
I get like a pecan type of note on there.
Yeah. I'd like one of the rich buttery or nuts, like
Yeah.
definitely like pecan, maybe almond, but
Just very average on the nose.
it's not bad.
It's really not my thing.
No.
It reminds me of like Ezra Brooks type of thing. I wonder if it is like Ezra Brooks and Rebel blended, because that's a weeded and a ride. It's probably just those blended. I don't really love either of those, and that's what it reminds me of. But where the finishing comes in, I actually really like this one, and I bought a few bottles of this.
Yeah, you were drinking it for a while.
It's not by any means great, but it's good. I think I like the finishes more because I like wine. I never realized that until I started trying them.
So this one has a lot of the same notes, but I'm picking up more berry tone, like a
baritone, like a deeper voice.
John.
Baritone.
Berry, B-E-R-R-Y.
Berry Weiss.
T-O-N-E-S.
M-O-U-S-E.
No, not Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But this one, like, it has like a, almost like if you were to make like a berry compote and put it on top of angel food cake. Like that sweet vanilla-y, but not sugary.
Come put it in my hand real quick. I want to try it.
I don't like you right now.
Yeah, it does get more of a, I get like a strawberry, raspberry
I don't
type of nose
know
on
if
it.
I can nail down what kind of berries.
Mm.
It's just very berry-esque to me.
These are 96 proof. They're not standard 80. I really like this one. Still got a little of that pecan, maybe peanut shell taste to it, but it's got more fruit than this one. It's head and shoulders above it.
Definitely way better than that one.
It definitely adds a berryness. I don't know if it adds any more wood or anything.
I get a little bit more like a seasoned wood to that one than I do. Like this one is almost like a bitter wood to me. This one's more seasoned.
So Cabernet usually uses ex-bourbon, so probably not going to get much more oak out of the finishing, but you'll get some of that wine. I always wonder, do they use a wet barrel or does it dry?
I don't know.
I know finishing you got to be very careful because that wine can turn to vinegar and you can ruin your bourbon with it.
Oh,
That smells good.
No.
Smells like grape juice.
Nope.
Smells like Welch's that you added alcohol to. You don't like that?
Don't do it.
Why?
Don't do it. I get the difference between sweet and dry wines now. Yep.
I like it.
Oh.
It's not sweet whatsoever. Kind of seems watery. What is the ABV on that?
Oh, it doesn't say.
I don't really taste any alcohol.
14.5. Huh.
See, it's good, but I actually think the Pinot Noirs I've had are better than that. I'll drink it. I'll drink it with some beef, some steak. It goes good with that. I can see how it influences this one. It's not sweet. It just adds some berryness to it. That smells better than it tastes. I will say that.
It smells way better. And I will say it does drink very nicely. I'm just not a huge fan of that flavor. I don't know.
I've had Cabernet at restaurants and they all seem better than this.
Nope.
So please give me suggestions on what to buy because I have no idea. There's so many wine brands out there.
I know.
I want to visit like an orchard up north. Go to
a winery.
Yeah, that.
Not an orchard.
I
a
forgot
winery.
what I was talking about. What is Mary Vineyards? The guys from Oak Island have their own vineyard up in Traverse City area. I want to go there.
Okay, deal. All right. Well, I can definitely see where this gets this. obviously not the same
It
barrel.
really just
but
tastes like watered down grape juice to me.
yeah, like no sugar added kind of thing going on there.
I really love Cabernet finished bourbons, but that's not my favorite wine. But these usually seem to be my favorite finishes, which is odd.
Probably because it highlights the bourbon. It just upscales the bourbon a little bit. It doesn't give it any sweet craziness. It just kind of gives it a different depth of flavor. But I don't know. That's just me.
Well, a little information didn't really give you too much, I guess.
But,
We're bourbon, I don't even want to say experts. I just drink. I drink a lot.
I read a lot. But there you go. All right, guys. Well, this was fun, and we kind of like dissecting these a little bit and seeing what they do. So there you have it.
So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.